A Christmas Carol, Act 2, the first of the three spirits. When Scrooge awoke, the church clock tolled a deep, dull, hollow, melancholy bang. 1. Light flashed up in the room upon the instant, and the curtains of his bed were drawn aside by a strange figure, like a child. Are you the spirit, sir, whose coming was foretold to me? I am. Who and what are you? I'm the ghost of Christmas past. As the words were spoken, they passed through the wall and stood in the busy thoroughfares of a city. It was made plain enough by the dressing of the shops that here, too, it was Christmas time. The ghost stopped at a certain warehouse door and asked Scrooge if he knew it. Scrooge, know it? I apprenticed here. They went in, at sight of an old gentleman in a Welsh wig sitting behind such a high desk that, if he had been 2 inches taller, he must have knocked his head against the ceiling. Scrooge cried in great excitement, Why, it's old Fezziwig! Bless his heart, it's Fezziwig, alive again! Yo ho there, Ebenezer! Dick! A living and moving picture of Scrooge's former self, a young man, came briskly in, accompanied by his fellow apprentices. Yo ho, my boys, said Fezziwig. No more work tonight. Christmas Eve, Dick. Christmas, Ebenezer. Let's have the shutters up before a man can say Jack Robinson. Clear away, my lads, and let's have lots of room here. Clear away. There was nothing they wouldn't have cleared away or couldn't have cleared away, with old Fezziwig looking on. It was done in a minute. The warehouse was as snug and as warm and dry and bright a ballroom as you would desire to see upon a winter's night. In came a fiddler with a music book and went up to the lofty desk and make an orchestra of it, and tuned like 50 stomach aches. In came Miss Fezziwig, one vast smile. In came the three Miss Fezziwigs, beaming and lovable. In they all came one after another, some shyly, some boldly, some gracefully, some awkwardly, some pushing, some pulling. In they all came, anyhow and everyhow. Away they all went, 20 couples at once, hands half round and back again the other way, down the middle and up again, round and round. Old top couple a ways turning up in the wrong place. Old top couple always turning up in the wrong place. When the clock struck 11, the ball broke up. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig shaking hands with every person as he or she went out, wishing him or her a Merry Christmas. A small matter, said the ghost, to make these silly folks so full of gratitude. He has spent but a few pounds of your money, 3 or 4 perhaps. Is that so much that he deserved this praise? It isn't that, spirit. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service a pleasure or a toil. Say that his power lies in words and looks, in things impossible to add and count them up. What then? The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune. Spirit, remove me from this place. Haunt me no longer. As he struggled with the spirit, he was consciously being exhausted and overcome by an irresistible drowsiness, and further, of being in his very own bedroom. He had barely time to reel to bed before he sank into a heavy sleep.